Hello guys, welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel.
So hello everyone, now in this video I'm going to start exercise 15 or chapter 15, that is circle. So here the first problem and the second problem. First and second problem are the construction type problem. So here the first one, draw a circle with center O and radius here 2.5. Okay, so that means first here you have to draw a 2.5 centimeter straight line with the help of your scale. Okay, now you have to draw a circle, the radius here 2.5 centimeter. So that means first here you have to put your compass here and then measure 2.5. Okay, then put your compass here and then draw a circle with the help of 2.5. Okay, so in this way, so suppose here this one is 2.5. Okay, suppose let and put it here A. Draw two radii OA and OB such that angle AOB equal to 60 degree. Okay, so that means again you have to put your compass in the center and then draw a arc here, and I know you know how to draw the 60 degree. Then put your compass again in that point and cut the first stroke, that one equal to 60. Now join this line. Okay, so in this way and name it B. So here OA and OB are the two radii of this circle. Okay, where the radius equal to 2.5. Now next measure the length of the chord. Okay, that means next you have to join here AB and you have to measure this length with your scale. Clear? Now the next problem, number 2. Draw a circle with radius 3.2 centimeter. Similar kind of problem. First you have to measure 3.2 centimeter. Suppose this one here 3.2 centimeter. Okay. Then draw a chord AB of the circle such that AB equal to 5 centimeter. So first you have to draw a 5 centimeter here. Then put your compass here and cut 5 centimeter. And then again put your compass anyway here and then draw 5 centimeter. Okay, suppose this one here AB is a chord which one is 5 centimeter. Now shade the minor segment of the circle. I know you can find out the minor segment and just shade it with your pencil. Okay, now the next one, sum number 3. Find the length of the tangent drawn to a circle of radius 3 from a point at a distance 5 centimeter from the center. So here for sum number 3, first here you have to draw a circle here in this way. Okay, so this one is a circle. Suppose here the center of that circle, that one equal to here C. C is the center. Okay, and here our point that is P, and here PT is the tangent. Okay, here PT is the tangent. Now first you have to join C and T. Okay, and then you have to join C and P. Okay, so always you know that here CT is always perpendicular on the tangent PT. Okay, CT is perpendicular on the tangent PT. That means here angle CTP equal to 90 degree, and here CT equal to the radius of that circle. Okay, that means here CT equal to 3 centimeter. And according to the problem, from a point at the distance 5 centimeter. Okay, so that means here cp equal to here 5 centimeter. Okay, cp equal to here 5 centimeter. Now next thing you have to find out the length of pt. So to find out the length of PT, here you can apply the Pythagoras theorem. As here this angle equal to 90 degree, So that means here CT and PT are the height and base, and here CP is the hypotenuse. So you can write down here CP square is equal to PT square plus CT square. Okay, so that means here PT square equal to CP square. CP square means here 5 square and minus CT square, that means here 3 square. So 25 minus 9, that one equal to 16. So that means here PT equal to root 16, and that is 4 centimeter as your answer. Now for the next one, number 4. So here in some number 4, in the adjoining figure, PT is the tangent. Okay, so that one is a circle. C is the center, it's P, here T. Okay, so similar kind of problem. Here PT is the tangent of the circle. Here CP equal to here 20 centimeter, PT equal to here 16 centimeter. Find the radius. Okay, again here CPT is a what? Pythagoras theorem. You can apply here the Pythagoras theorem because CPT is a right angle triangle. So you can write down here CP square is equal to CT square plus PT square. So that means here CT square equal to CP square, that means 20 square, minus PT square, that means 16 square. So 20 means here 400, and here 16 square, it's 256. So next thing you have to subtract 256 from 400, it's 144. So as here CT equal to root over 144, and it's 12 centimeter as your answer. Now next one, sum number 5.1. In sum number 5.1, in each of the following figure, O is the center of the circle. Find the size of each lettered angle. Okay, so here the first one. This one is a circle. Here this one is the diameter. So according to this diagram, here it's Y. That one equal to here 32. It's X. That one is the center. It's O. And that angle equal to 50 degree. So that means here you have to find out the angle X and Y. So suppose here just name it A, B, this one C, and here D. Here angle ADB equal to 90 degree because angle in semicircle. Okay, always remember that the angle which lie in the semicircle, that equal to always 90 degree. So here ADB equal to 90 degree as well as ACB equal to also 90 degree. So ACB equal to also 90 degree. Now from the upper triangle ADB, here 32 and 90, so definitely X equal to 180 minus 90 plus 32. Okay, 180 minus 90 plus 32, that means 122 after addition, and then subtract it from 180, so it's 58 degree as your first answer. And here for y equal to here 180 minus 50 plus 90 degree. Okay, 180 minus 50 plus 90, that means here 40 degree, because 140 subtracted from 180, that one equal to 40 degree. Now the next one, number 5.2. So here in 5.2, this one is a circle, its diameter O. Okay, and this one here a rectangle. Okay, these two sides are parallel, it's Y, it's X, that one equal to here 37 degree. So here this angle equal to 90 degree, you know that, and this angle equal to also 90 degree. So as here these two lines are parallel, so definitely this angle is equal to with this one because alternative angle. So that means here X equal to definitely 37 degree, your first answer. And as here X equal to 37, so Y equal to 180 minus 90 plus 37. Okay, 180 minus 90 plus 37, that means 127 subtracted from 180, it's 53 degree as your answer. Now next, number 3. The third one here, first we have to draw the diagram here. So it's circle, so that one equal to diameter. Here O is the center. It's a triangle. These two sides are equal. So here if these two sides are equal, then definitely this angle is equal to with this one, because isosceles triangle. And as here this one is x, and you know in the semicircle the angle that one equal to 90 degree, so this one equal to 90 degree, so it's an isosceles triangle. So definitely if this one equal to x, and if you named it as y, so definitely x plus y equal to here 90 degree. Okay, and here also x equal to y, so that means here x equal to 45 degree as your answer. Okay, x equal to 45 degree as your answer. Now the next one, sum number 4. Again here you have to draw a triangle, sorry, circle. So this one here, the diameter, it's just a rough sketch. So just joined it in this way. This one equal to here x, it's O. Here that one equal to here 122 degree. Okay, so that means here if this one is a diameter, so this angle lie on the semicircle, so that one equal to 90 degree. Okay, and as this one equal 90 degree, and here this is a straight line, so if this angle equal to 122, then definitely the left one will be 180 minus 122, and it's 58 degree, so that one equal to 58. Now in this triangle, here 90 degree, here 58 degree, so x equal to 180 minus 90 plus 58. Okay, so here 90 plus 58, it's 148, and if you subtract 148 from 180, it's 32 degree. Okay, 32 degree as your final answer. Now next, the fifth one. So here this angle equal to 40 degree, O is the center, and here these two lines are parallel to each other. So as here these two lines are parallel to each other, and if this angle equal to 90 degree, because it's lie on the semicircle, so if this one equal to 90 degree, then definitely this angle equal to also 90 degree, as these two lines are parallel lines. Okay, that means corresponding angles. So that one equal to also 90. Now here in this triangle, suppose here I mark it in green color. So in this triangle here, the addition of this angle and this angle will be equal to with this one. Okay, because you know that the sum of two internal angles, okay, the sum of two internal angles is equal to with the external angle. So that means here y equal to 90 plus 40, that one equal to here 130 degree. Okay, 90 plus 40, that one equal to 130 degree. Now next thing, here you have to find out which angle. You have to find out the angle x. So as here in this triangle, the greater one in this triangle, okay, mark it at red one. So in this triangle here, this angle equal to 90 degree, this one equal to 40 degree. Okay, so 90 plus 40, it's 130. So definitely x equal to here 180 minus 130, and that one equal to 50 degree as your answer. Now number 6. In number 6, as here these two sides are equal, and here you know that in this semicircle this angle equal to 90 degree, the red one. So if this one equal to 90 degree, so if this one equal to x, so definitely this one will be also x. So that means here x equal to 45 degree. Okay, x equal to here 45 degree. So as here again, as this angle x equal to 45, so this one will be here the purple one, mark it purple. The purple one will be 180 minus 45. Okay, and that one equal to 135. The purple one equal to here 135. And again here these two sides, this purple two sides are equal, so definitely if this one equal to y, this one also y. So y equal to here 180 minus 135 divided by 2. Okay, 180 minus 135 and 45 divided by 2, that one equal to here 22.5 degree as your final answer. Now next, seventh one. So here in the seventh one, this one is a tangent here. So you know the tangent, the perpendicular line, okay, the line from the center always perpendicular on the tangent. That means here this angle equal to definitely 90 degree. Okay, and as here this one equal to 65, so 90 plus 65, okay, that will equal to 155. So x equal to here 180 minus 155, and your answer here 25 degree. It's very easy. Okay, as same as here also, if this angle equal to here 90 degree, okay, here O is the center. So now you have to find out the value of x and y. Okay, you have to find out the value of x and y. It's very easy. As here these two sides, this one the diameter and this one, these two sides are equal, that means isosceles triangle. Okay, so here x and y will be also equal, and as here this angle equal to 90, so these two are 45 degree and 45 degree. Okay, now next one, the last one, sum number 9. So here sum number 9, here O is the center, this one equal to here 36, you have to find out x and y. So as here this one tangent, so definitely this angle, the purple one, that one equal to here 90 degree. So you can easily find out the value of x. First you have to add 90 plus 36, it's 126, then subtract it from 180, so here x equal to 54 degree. Okay, now as here this one, this green one, this one is a radius of that circle, and here this one also the radius of that circle. That means here this purple one, this purple triangle is an isosceles triangle. Okay, so this angle will be equal to with this one. So as here x equal to 54, that means here that angle, the red one, will be 180 minus 54, and it's 126. So definitely here y equal to 180 minus 126, that means by 2, that means here 54 by 2, and it's 27. Okay, or you can also write down this angle, this one and this one, if you add these two angles it will be equal to with x. So that means here 2y is equal to with x, that means 54, so y equal to here 27 degree. So now sum number 6, this is the last sum for this video. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video and please subscribe my channel. So here the first problem. In each of the following figure, 0 is the center of the circle. Find the values of x and y. Sorry, it's not 0, it's O. So here sum number 1, here x means the diameter of that semicircle. Clear? And y means the radius of that semicircle. So you know that y is definitely half of x, because radius is always half of the diameter. Now next thing, as here this angle lie on the semicircle, so definitely this one equal to 90 degree. Okay, so that means this triangle is a right angle triangle. Okay, and here the diameter is the what? Hypotenuse. So if you want to find out x, so it will be here root over 15 square. Okay, root over 15 square plus 8 square. So 15 square means here 225, 8 square means here 64, so that means here 289, and that one equal to here 17. Okay, so if x equal to here 17, then y equal to definitely y 8.5, half of 17. Now next one, sum number 6 2. So here in sum number 6 2, first here you have to draw a circle with center here O, that one equal to P. So here this one is a tangent and this one is another tangent. Suppose it's A and B. So here OB equal to 5. So definitely OA equal to 5, because radii of the same circle. that one equal to x, that one equal to y, and that one equal to 12. So here, if this one equal to 90 degree, definitely the perpendicular distance from the center with in the tangent. So here, if that one equal to y and that one equal to 12, so definitely here PA is equal to with PB. So it means y equal to here 12. Okay, and here the next one here PO B. Okay, triangle POB is right angle triangle. So if you want to find out the value of x, it will be here root over first here 5 square and then here 12 square by Pythagoras theorem. So that means here 25 plus 144, so it's 169, that means 13. So here x equal to 13 and y equal to 12 as your answer. Now the last one, number 3. So here in number 3, again here you have to draw a circle here, that one a tangent, this one another tangent, that point equal to P. Here O is the center, here OT1 is the perpendicular, that one equal to 24, and this one equal to here X, OP. Okay, OP equal to X, and that one equal to here 18. Okay, that one equal to here 18. So and here that one equal to here Y, and that point equal to here T2 point. Okay, T1 and T2. So first here you have to find out x. Okay, so here OT is the perpendicular distance. So here in the triangle OTP, sorry, OT1P, this is a right angle triangle. So here x equal to root over 24 square plus 18 square, and that one equal to here root over 900, so it's 30. Okay, that is your first answer. Next one, you have to join this one. So as here x equal to, okay, as here x equal to 30, so write down here 30, and OT2 equal to also 24. OT2 equal to also 24 because the radii of the same circle. So now if you want to find out y, so y equal to here 30 square minus 24 square under root. So 30 square means here 900, and then here 24 square, that means 576. So 900 minus 576 is 324. Okay, 324 means that one equal to 18 square. So that one equal to here 18 as your final answer.